Now, the in-game box score brought to you by RSM. Experience the power of being understood. For Seattle, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. And for the Yanks, 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. Here's the righty hitting second baseman, Taylor Motter. Cano is still out, although I'm sure he'll pinch hit if needed in the 9th. Motter takes a strike. And the 0-1 is low. It's the sinking fastball into Motter, and the count 1-1.
And as John mentioned, getting up towards 100. Not that it's an automatic cutoff line. Sonny goes deep in games. He's at 97 pitches.
1-1 to Motter. Cut on. I missed 1 and 2. Gray's 1-2. Breaking balls outside. Tomorrow, a left-handed pitches for Seattle that we've never seen. Alvarez. Is that his name? Anthony Alvarez?
Anthony Alvarez. He's not young either. And
it's
Andrew. No, it's Andrew Alvarez.
Oh, Andrew.
Excuse me.
Here's the 2-2 to Motter. Pitches right about. Well, as Scott Service told Susan yesterday on the leadoff spot, this is a team that's used like 37 to 38 pitches, which is unbelievable. Yeah. They have so many injuries.
Andrew Alvarez, who we'll see tomorrow, 31 years old, from Saskatchewan. He's been in the Twins organization, Blue Jays. They got him from Atlanta.
2-2. Hit hard, diving try by Headley off his glove for a base hit. He picks it up in foul territory. I don't know if he'd have thrown him out anyway, because after the dive, he's lying flat on the ground on his stomach. So a 1-out single by Motter, and here is Ruiz. That's just the 3rd hit off Sonny Gray. No 1 on and 1 out.
It went off his glove. He just missed it. And Joe Girardi on the phone in the dugout, so someone's going to get up.
Now here's Ruiz, who's homered and singled off Gray. And the fastball is high, 1-0. Yankees have a 4-1 lead here in the top of the 7th with 1 on and 1 out. And there is the 1-0. And there's a strike. Motter is a base stealer. He has stolen 10 out of 11. And even though the percentage is phenomenal, but even though it's not a lot, 10, but he doesn't play. You know, their infield is so set with Seager, Segura, and Cano. Doesn't give much time. Here's the 1-1. And time is called for a moment.
And Tommy Canely has started warming up in the pen. I was trying to remember. Did Joe say to me that he'd probably like to stay away from Robertson today?
I think that's the one, Robertson, yeah. Now, it'd be a 1-1. Ruiz fouls it back. Canely's had some problems, too, of late. Motter is the runner at first with 1 out here in the 7th, and a 1-2 coming to Ruiz. There goes the runner. The pitch cut on and missed. So the ball is stolen base for Motter. They weren't going to get him anyway, but Roman, as he grabbed the ball out of his mitt, lost it. So Mater, a stolen base, 11 out of 12. Ruiz strikes out. That's the 9th strikeout for Sonny. And that will bring up Gene Segura, a right-hand hitter. Segura has flied out and struck out twice. I would imagine if Gray gets Segura, that's the last batter he'll face, over 100 pitches. Mater leads off second, and Gray deals, swung on, and popped up to shallow center. Ellsbury comes in, makes the catch to end the inning. Great job by Sonny Gray. The fans let him know it. He's pitched a 3-hitter today. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And now at the end of 6.5 innings of play, 4-1 Yanks on the WFAN New York Yankees radio network, driven by Jeep.
Used to be easy to tell fact from fiction. You know, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster. But nowadays...
It's Super Saturday at Kohl's. Shop early birds until 1 p.m. to save big. Boys Carter's tees are just $7.99, and Junior's graphic tees are $9.99. Fashion sneakers are $24.99. Kitchen electrics are only $9.99, and the Big One bath towel is just $3.99. Everyone gets $10 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent. Earn it on everything, spend it on anything. This Saturday, it's Super Saturday, only at Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Okay, Kevin, for the grand prize of $1 million. What color is the White House?
I know this.
5 seconds.
Oh, switching to Geico could save you a bunch of money on car insurance?
Okay. Judges? That's true, Kevin. They'll allow it. Congratulations. You're a winner.
Woo!
Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
Kyle is a professional dog trainer.
Sit down. Roll over. Good.
When it comes to canine obedience, he's your best friend's best friend.
Oh, such a good girl.
And in his personal time, Kyle's a personal trainer.
Nice work on those planks, guys. Now roll over and give me 25 push-ups. 1, 2, good. Hey, keep that caboose down.
You see, no matter who or what...
After my car accident, insurance offered $50,000. Selena and Barnes got me $750,000.
Is your case worth more than the insurance company says? Call us. You might be surprised.
They got me over $600,000, 9 times more than insurance offered.
Selena and Barnes, injury attorneys, 800-888-8888.
Manhattan Garden City, Melville. Nissan is the premier partner of the Heisman Trophy, and we surprised fans with this Heisman-winning lineup.
Eddie George, Marcus Allen.
Are you guys ready to go train with us? Let's go do it.
Then, they experienced Nissan's award-winning lineup, including Ultima with available blind spot warning.
No blind spot.
This is a feature I could do.
Rogue with automatic emergency braking.
Stop for it. That's incredible.
And the rest of our 2017 lineup. Get to Nissan's bottom line model year-end event. Lease the Rogue family, starting at just $159 per month, or get up to $2,000 in conquest cash on the 2017 Rogue.
Bottom line, I'm heading down the Nissan.
Take on today. Shop ChooseNissan.com and your local Nissan dealer. Real people, not actors. For well-qualified customers. $28.59 initial payment on Rogue Sport for 36 months. 17 Rogue Conquest cash. Proof of ownership or lease of any current registered Toyota or Lexus vehicle required. Subject to residency restrictions. Excludes taxes, title, and license. Must finance through NMAC. Take delivery from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for details on offers. Offers end 9/5/17.
Empire City Casino, you could be the next big winner with the largest jackpot in New York history now, over $1.9 million. Real people, real money, real deal. Empire City Casino, game on.
Now let's take 10-second station ID on the WFAN New York Yankees radio network.
Andy Murray, the latest to withdraw from the U.S. Open. He can't play because of a hip injury. Giants-Jets tonight at 6:05 on WFAN, New York.
John Sterling, Susan Waldman, Yankee Stadium on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Yankees have a 4-1 lead, bottom of the 7th. Austin Romine will lead it off. Right-hander Casey Lawrence is still on, and he deals. The pitch is pop foul. First base side. Carlos Ruiz, a home run for the Seattle run. In fact, before I do that and scoop myself,
don't do that.
I don't want to. That hurts too. The pitch is low. Let me give you the power report, and that's brought to you by Indian Point Energy Center, the region's most reliable source of electric power. And the power in this game. Here is the 1-1 to Romine. And the pitch is inside 2-1. Carlos Ruiz homered for the Seattle run. That was in the third. Ellsbury had singled in a run in the second inning, and then in a 3-run home run in the fifth. Difference in the ball game. The Yankees have a 4-1 lead. So those are the two big power shots in the game. And the power report brought to you by Indian Point Energy Center. And the 2-1 is low on the outside corner, of course. And so the count 2-2. Romine has flied out deep. Really good catch by Heredia, deep right center, and then struck out. And the 2-2. Swung on. This popped up to shallow left. Segura out. Gamble in. And it drops. It dropped between them for a base hit. A little old pop fly. And as they have been saying since 1903, it'll look like a line drive in a box score.
Now, both of them are looking up at the board to see that again. And it's like Segura stopped. I guess he thought that he was called off by Gamble because Segura peeled off at the last minute. Looks like he had it, didn't he? And then maybe he lost it, and then he turns around and looks at Gamble. And
Gamble wasn't there.
Wasn't there.
He was 2 steps behind.
You know, and as Joe Espada always says, the infielder is taught to go after it as hard as you can until you hear the outfielder call you off. He must have heard him.
Gardner takes high in the count 1-0. Gardner has singled, popped out, and walked. So the Yankees get a break and a pop fly that really should have been caught. If you're the pitcher, you don't want to show it. You don't want to show up your teammates. But, boy, that's the beginning of the inning. 1-0 to Gardner. Line to center field. That's a base hit. Well, it's knocked down by Heredia. And stopping at second, Romine. No, the Yankees, frankly, are set up. They can put the game away. First and second, no one out for Judge, Sanchez, and Didi. So they've got what they want.
Fans come on up to the stadium Tuesday, August 29th, when the Yankees take on the Indians. It's the Yankee Stadium tradition cap night, and the first 18,000 guests in attendance will receive a Yankees cap courtesy of Cooper Tire. For tickets, log on to Yankees.com.
Aaron Judge is 0 for 3. He got first and second and no one out. And the right-hander Lawrence deals. Breaking ball strike, 0-1.
And, of course, if you score a lot more runs, it can change who comes in from the bullpen. Save some arms.
You know, and now that you mention it, Susan, there's no one warming up in the bullpen.
Canely was up. He sat down.
There's the 0-1 to Judge. Pitch inside, the count 1-1.
Today's game attendance, 39,810. 39810.
There's the 1-1. Run his lead off first and second, and no one out here in the seventh. And Lawrence deals. Caught on a missed on a breaking ball, 1-2. Now the right-hander Lawrence, 1-2, way outside through a fastball. Way off the plate. 2-2 to Judge. With Sanchez on deck, the runners are Romine at second and Gardner at first. And the 2-2. Strike three. Fastball outside corner. Fifth strikeout by Seattle pitching, first by Lawrence. Here is Sanchez. He is 0 for 3. And in fact, the three big hitters in this lineup, batting 2, 3, and 4, Judge, Sanchez, and Didi, are 0 for 10. The runners lead. Sanchez takes a pitch low on the count 1-0. 4-1 Yankees, bottom of the 7th. Now the Yankees do begin their bullpen again. It'll be a 1-0 from Lawrence.
And that is Canely again.
Pitch cut on him. Missed. They count 1-1.
And now the lefty is up. And that would be Shreve.
Here is the 1-1 to Sanchez. And the pitch is foul. First base out of home plate, out of play. 1-2. Actually, you would think that Shreve would come on, because in the 8th inning they have Alonso, Cruz, and Seager. Lefty, righty, lefty, so you got two lefties. And there'll be a 1-2 to Sanchez, with Romine off second, Gardner off first, and 1 out. And Lawrence deals. Hammered, foul, outside of third. Just missed.
Just missed. Well, that was a shot, too. That was really blistered. Let's see how much foul this actually was. Oh. An inch? 2?
Yeah, at one point I thought actually it was going to be a fair ball. Then it kind of hooked foul. They hit a shot. You got to pitch up on the inside part of the plate and kind of tommy-hawked it. So it'll be a 1-2. Sanchez had backed out because Lawrence was taking too much time. And now it'll be a 1-2 to Gary. And the pitch in the dirt. So the count 2-2. Yankee runners at first and second with 1 out here in the 7th. And here's the 2-2 coming to Sanchez. Pitch is swung on. A breaking ball popped him up in shallow left. Segura out. This time he makes the catch, as Gamble was right behind him, and they're 2.
It's funny, it's just obviously a communication problem. Now Segura's going over and talking to him. And Gamble just patted him on the rear. They've been together all year. This is a hard left field. Ricky Henderson always used to say this is the hardest left field in the afternoon in baseball.
Now, Roy White, too. If the sun happens to hit it in such a way, it's been that way. Well, the weather doesn't change. And even in the old park, it was that way forever. Yeah. Well, here is Didi with 2 outs and 2 on.
And I know it's a new park. It's the same place. I mean, it's like next door, but it's facing the same direction. Nice guy. No clouds at all. No cloud cover.
Didi takes inside as the pitch was practically under his feet. So the count 1-0.
Yeah, it was really interesting that one of the things they did, this is exactly set up so that it mimics everything about the old stadium, except it's a different stadium. The sun, the winds, it's almost the same. It's exactly the same, except bigger.
1-0. Pitch low. I think what the Yankees did, whether it was foresight or just phenomenal luck, this is a majestic 5-tiered stadium. It looks majestic. It's just perfect. But one thing about this place, the ball really carries.
Yeah.
So that's the best of all possible worlds. 2-0 coming to Didi. Runners at first and second, 2 men out.
But the sun's the same.
The pitch low outside, 3-0. One more bad one, they would be loaded up. On deck is Starlin Castro.
Both the first baseman, Yonder Alonso, and Tyler Motter were just leaning over, hands on knees. Alonso's still like that. It's tough on infielders to just stand.
3-0 is low, so Didi is on. The Yankees have him loaded up with 2 out.
And there's no one warming up, so it's not like Scott Service is going to take him out of there. He's got to get out of this inning.
No, Romine at third, Gardner at second, Didi at first. Obviously, Gardner is the fastest, and he's at second, so on a base hit to the outfield, he certainly should be able to score. Bases loaded, 2 out. Lawrence deals, and the breaking ball's inside, 1-0. Castro has walked, then struck out and grounded out. And the bases are FOB, full of bombers. 1-0 to Castro. And the pitch cut on him. It's a good sinker by Lawrence down and in. So the count 1-1.
And Shreve is the only one throwing in earnest. Tommy Canley is up, but he's stopped throwing, just tossing the ball up in the air.
And here's the 1-1. Line to left field is a base hit. Romine scores. Here comes Gardner. He'll easily score. It is a 2-out. 2-run base hit off the bat of Starlin Castro. And the Yankees now have a 6-1 lead.
And a big smile on the face of Starlin Castro. The day after the Yankees score 6 or more runs, you get 50% off the regular price of all Papa John's pizza when you use promo code Yankees6 at papajohns.com. Papa John's, the official pizza of the New York Yankees.
Stopping at second was Didi. Castro obviously at first with the 2-run single. And here is Greg Bird, a left-hand hitter with power. And Lawrence deals, fouled off. So what caused Lawrence in Seattle in the inning, when you look back on it, was the pop fly by Romine that should have been caught. You got to catch pop flies. And Segura gave way to Gamble, who wasn't quite there, and the ball fell in, and it led to 2 runs for the Yanks. It'll be an 0-1 to Bird. And the pitch cut on him. For Castro, the RBIs now give him 47, which isn't bad because he's missed so much time. There'll be an 0-2 to Bird. And the pitch low, breaking ball low, 1-2. Bird in his comeback game has walked, singled, and grounded out. So he and Castro are both, back in the lineup, fully integrated into the lineup. And it'll be a 1-2.
He could knit a sweater in between his pitches. My goodness.
1-2 coming to Bird.
Maybe.
And runners leading on first and second. 2 out, 2 in. The pitch is high, 2-2. Now the 2-2. Missed outside 3-2. So the runners will be running. Didi from second, Castro from first. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to the left-hand hitting Bird. The second baseman Mata playing about 10-12 steps out on the outfield grass in right field. The pitch to Bird is outside. They're loaded up again.
Comes Mel Stottlemyre Jr. I don't know what he's supposed to say. There's no one warming up. Maybe he's just saying there's no one coming to get you. You got to get out of this. Sometimes pitching coach will come up. Jim Hickey always says sometimes he just goes out to break up the flow of what's going on. Not to tell him what to do, but just kind of break them out of whatever funk he's gotten into. Someone's moving around out in Seattle. A little late.
That is the 7th walk given up by Seattle pitching. Here's Headley, who has walked twice himself. He's 0 for 1. 2 walks, switch it to batting left. Bases loaded, 2-out pitch. Is low, 1-0. He is a nibbler, this fella. I've never seen him pitch before. But he is a nibbler. It'll be a 1-0 to Chase. And the pitch is low, 2-0. Bases loaded, 2-out, 2 in. Yanks have a 6-1 lead. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner, and the count 2-1.
And John's right. He's trying to go a little inside, outside, but never near the middle of the plate. He's only throwing 90-91, so you can pretty much understand why.
Here's the 2-1, and it's fouled off at home plate, 2-2. Didi is at third, Castro is at second, Bird is at first. And Headley will look at a 2-2 pitch. And the 2-2 is low.
You got to feel bad for him. He's trying to cut it. He's not trying to do this.
Count 3-2. So, as they say in baseball cliche circles, you can start the merry-go-round. Didi from third, Castro from second, Bird from first will be running. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Swung on. Hit in the air to left field. Gamble backpedaling, and makes the catch to end the inning. Now for the Yankees, they get 2 runs. 3 hits. And they leave 3. And at the end of 7 innings of play, 6-1 Yanks on the WFAN New York Yankees radio network, driven by...
It's Super Saturday at Kohl's. Shop early birds until 1 p.m. to save big. Boys Carter's tees are just $7.99, and Junior's graphic tees are $9.99. Fashion sneakers are $24.99. Kitchen electrics are only $9.99, and the Big One bath towel is just $3.99. Everyone gets $10 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent. Earn it on everything, spend it on anything. This Saturday, it's Super Saturday, only at Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Daddy, where do babies come from?
Honey?
Mommy went to the store.
Oh, well, you see, there's a mommy and a daddy, right?
Right.
And see, when they call Geico, they could save a bunch of money on car insurance.
Oh, really? And that makes them happy?
Yes, that makes them very happy.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we could have this talk, Sunshine.
Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
Staples has low prices on everything your kids need to head back to school. And when your kids have what they need, they'll return with confidence. The confidence to study the atom and discover a better way to split it. The confidence to master the laws of physics and use them to win at dodgeball. And now Staples Marvelized comp books, 2-pocket polyfolders, and 24-pack Crayola crayons are just 50 cents each. Staples. It's pro time. While supplies last. Ends 9/2/17. Limit 30 in store, 10 online. Crayola offer in store only.
At Koch Industries, we take on tough opportunities like improving pollution prevention and access to clean water. Learn more at kochchallenge.com.
Middays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Listen to Joe Beningo and Evan Roberts on The Fan.
Well, the new pitcher is the lefty Chasen Shreve. He's got Shriver on his back. That's what the guys call him. So Shriver will come on. Top of the 8th, 6-1 lead for the Yankees. Let's see what kind of...
And here's a right-hand hitter to hit for Alonso. And the pitch outside. Danny Valencia, who will go in to play first base, plays third, first, and the outfield. So Danny Valencia will hit for Alonso. Seattle trailing 6-1 here in the 8th. The lefty Shreve deals low outside. On the bench, they only have 3 people on the bench like most other teams. They have Robbie Cano on the bench, and they have the backup catcher. Well, backup today, but a right-hand hitting catcher, Mike Zunino. Here is the 2-0 coming to Valencia. And there is a strike. A little back to a breaking ball, a little wrinkle. And the count 2-1.
Driver on the League is sponsored by Hyundai. No better time to buy a new Hyundai than now. See your local Hyundai dealer at buyhyundai.com.
Shreve deals a breaking ball low, 3-1. Now, a 6-1 lead. The last thing you want to do is walk the leadoff hitter. You know, that begins things. So you have to make him hit his way on.
And in Toronto now, they are in the bottom of the 8th, and Toronto has a 9-7 lead over Minnesota. Minnesota's making up some ground.
Now, here's the 3-1. Line hard base hit down the left field line, going to the left field corner. Fielded off the wall by Gardner, and pulling up at second is Valencia with a double. You know, that is the product of the count. Behind 3-1, doesn't want to walk him, laid it in there, and bang. So a leadoff double for Valencia, and here is Nelson Cruz. I'll give you the line on Sonny Gray. Great line. 7 innings, 1 run, 3 hits, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 2 hit batters. And ironically, the hit batters were back-to-back. So here's Cruz with a runner at second and no one up. And Shreve deals a strike to Cruz.
So Minnesota started their comeback 9-7, as I said. They're in the bottom of the 8th in Toronto. Eduardo Escobar had his 12th home run, 2-run shot in the 5th, and Max Kepler had his 17th, and that was a grand slam. Homers for Toronto, Kendrys Morales and Josh Donaldson. Nothing else in the American League.
0-1 is cut on him. It's 0-2.
But getting set to start will be Baltimore at Boston. Kevin Gossman against Eduardo Rodriguez. Nothing going on in the National League, but at 4 o'clock, Mets will be in Washington. Robert Gesellman against Gio Gonzalez.
Here's the 0-2. Grounded to third. Runner has to hold at second. Headley throws high, and it hits the stands and back, and bounces right back to Bird. So, first and third and no one out on the E5.
Well, usually when Headley had made errors at third base, it was throws.
Well, Bird is tall, and he wasn't even close to that.
He jumped, too.
And that hit the stands and back of first base and banged right back to Bird. So first and third and no one out. And here's Kyle Seager, a left-hand hitter. And Shreve deals a breaking ball is low. A right-hander is on deck. That's Mitch Haniger. Pitch is inside. Well, the count is 2-0. Yankees are playing the infield back. They have three infielders on the right side. Didi, though, is right near second, so they can turn the double play. They'll give up the run gladly to turn a double play. And right now, 2-0 to Seager. And the pitch is lined hard. There's a base hit to right field off the glove of Castro. 1 run scores. Holding at second is Cruz. It's now a 6-2 game. 2 on and no one out. That will be all for Shreve.
And here comes Joe Girardi.
It's going to be a base hit.
And this call to the bullpen is brought to you by New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission, who reminds you that if you're driving behind the wheel, don't text, don't call, just drive.
Old Dominion is proud to partner with Major League Baseball as its official freight carrier. Like players who deliver every day at the ballpark, OD delivers premium service to its customers across North America and around the world, shipping freight with a claims ratio and an on-time record that are among the best in the industry. Old Dominion and its 8...
Okay, Kevin, for the grand prize of $1 million, what color is the White House?
I know this.
5 seconds.
Oh, switching to Geico could save you a bunch of money on car insurance?
Okay. Judges? That's true, Kevin. They'll allow it. Congratulations. You're a winner.
Lineup, including Ultimate with available blind spot warning.
No blind spot.
That is a feature I could do.
Rogue with automatic emergency braking.
That's incredible.
And the rest of our 2017 lineup. It's in Nissan's bottom line model year-end event. Lease the Rogue family, starting at just $159 per month. Or get up to $2,000 in conquest cash on the 2017 Rogue.
Bottom line, I'm heading down the Nissan.
Take on today. Shop ChooseNissan.com and your local Nissan dealer. Real people, not actors. For well-qualified customers. $28.59 initial payment on Rogue Sport for 36 months. 17 Rogue Conquest cash. Proof of ownership or lease of any current registered Toyota or Lexus vehicle required. Subject to residency restrictions. Excludes taxes, title, and license. Must finance through NMAC. Take delivery from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for details on offers. Offers end 9/5/17.
At the plate for another season of Yankees baseball is the Grand Central Oyster Bar and executive chef Sandy Ingber. The Oyster Bar, serving New York's freshest oysters, clams, shellfish, and seafood since 1913.
Don't miss great deals all month long
at Route 4 Chrysler Dodge Jeep of Pahrump. Save big on over 350 new Jeep models during the summer clearance event. Go for CDJ.com.
Cars for Kids, your #1 charity for car donations. Now, also accepting boats, RVs, motorcycles, and real estate donations. Call today.
And this call to the bullpen is also brought to you by Cars 877 Cars for Kids. The easy way to donate your car. Donate today at carsforkids.com. Well, Mitch Haniger will now face Tommy Kahnle, who comes in. Tommy Kahnle's had a couple of problems also.
So Seattle runners at first and second, no out, 1 run in at 6-2. And here is Haniger. And the pitch is inside. Sure, he didn't get anyone out. He gave up a double to Valencia, who was behind on the count 3-1. Then Cruz hit a ground ball to third. Headley threw it away. And Seager just singled to right. Seager gets the ribby. His 68th. So it'll be a 1-0. To the right-hand hitting Haniger, who fouls it back, and the count 1-1. The Yankees now have a 6-2 lead, but that can vanish after all if Haniger, who's got power, hits one out at 6-5. There'll be a 1-1. And the pitch is grounded foul at home plate. And the count 1-2. Cruz is at second. Seager is at first. And there's no one out here in the 8th. Haniger is over 3 and he struck out twice. The pitch is high and tight, and the count 2-2.
And it was Kahnle on the mound in Thursday's loss at Detroit. He struck out 3 batters in an inning before being ejected by Carlos Torres. He's the one who threw behind Miguel Cabrera. Kahnle's nickname is the Khan, K-A-H-N on the back. And he's got on those long socks that they wore on July 4th, where they're red stripes like the flag and blue stripes, blue and white stars on the other leg.
Pitch is low outside, 3-2. I figure his nickname would have been Sugar Cane.
I had thought, I didn't ask him actually. He sort of shrugged and asked him. I would have thought it had something to do with a wrestler, because he's such a wrestling buff.
Well, it'll be a 3-2 to Haniger with first and second and no one out. And here's the payoff. He struck him out swinging with high heat, because that's what Kahnle has. So there's the first out of the inning. Now here's a left-hand hitter, Ben Gamble.
Yeah, 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Hard to catch up on. What I was referring to before, in Wednesday's win at Detroit, he allowed 2 hits and a home run.
Now here's Gamble, a left-hand hitter. He's 0-3. First and second, 1 out. We're in the top of the 8th. And the pitch to Gamble is high, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That's foul back to the screen, 1-1.
I mean, 97-mile-an-hour fastball up, and Gamble just could not get around on that.
The 8th inning is sponsored by your local Ford dealers. The Ford Summer Sales event is on at your local Ford store, and you can get big savings on the exciting lineup of Ford vehicles. Go to buyfordnow.com. Pitch. Caught on this is off speed. You keep going 97 and throw something off speed, you're in good shape. And Gamble was way out in front, the count 1-2.
The difference with Canely and a lot of guys that throw hard is that he can get that breaking pitch over for a strike. So you have to go for it. He's got tremendous stuff.
Now here comes the 1-2 to Gamble. Fastball high, 2-2. Cruz leads off second. Seager leads off first, and here is the 2-2 to Gamble. And the slider is inside, 3-2. Ball 4 will load the bases up and will bring up the tying run. So here comes the 3-2 pitch from Canely to Gamble, and the payoff. Swung on, hit on the ground to short. Didi flips the second one. No throw to first. Too quick. He is quick, too. You know, that was a double play ball, and what happened when it got to Didi, it took a high hop. It hit something, and that's why it wasn't a double play. So it's a 6-4, fours, first and third, 2 out.
It looked like it bounced up and hit him in the stomach. It was all he could do to get the ball to Castro. Sort of backhanded flipped it.
Yeah, without that high hop, I think that was a DP to end the inning. Well, first and third, 2 out. Here is Guillermo Heredia. He's a right-hand hitter. He's 0 for 3. And Canely deals a high fly to shallow right. Judge coming toward the line, crossing the line, and it's into the seats over the sidewall. And the count 0-1 on Heredia.
Adam Warren is warming up.
Now 0-1 to the right-hand hitter. Here's the 0-1. Line to right field as a base hit. So Cruz scores. Holding at second is Gamble. It's a base hit and an RBI for Heredia. It's now a 6-3 game, and whoever comes up, I figure it's going to be Cano, is the tying run. Now here comes Robbie. Roman goes out to talk to Canely. Cano pinch hit last night and struck out. And he's got Gamble at second, Heredia with his 24th RBI. Not a very good showing by the Yankee bullpen. I mean, Gray pitches brilliantly for 7 innings, and the Yankees are in all kinds of trouble. And, I mean, this is the chance for Seattle. Cano is the tying run. First and second, 2 out. And the right-hander Canely deals, cut on and missed. And the count 0-1.
He was going for it right there. 90 mile an hour. Pull the string on that one a little bit. 90 miles an hour. Slider. Hey, Robbie was gearing up for that fastball. Mark Zepchinski is warming up for Seattle.
There's the 0-1 to Cano. And the pitch caught on a missed 0-2.
Same pitch. Now he come back with that again, or does he go up with that fastball?
Now here's the 0-2. 2 on, 2 out. The Yankee lead is 6-3, and they just call time for a moment. Now here's the 0-2 to Cano. And he fouls it third base side of home plate.
Don't mind going out now to talk to Canely as Adam Warren continues to warm. Still on too.
So you know they're talking about the pitch and where they want it. Now the question is if the pitcher can put it where he wants it. It'll be an 0-2 to Cano. Runners lead off first and second, 2 out in the 8th. The pitch is grounded to second. Castro throws to first to end the inning. Seattle gets 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. And now at the end of 7.5, 6-3 Yanks on the WFAN New York Yankees radio network driven by Jeep.
The Signa S1 soundbar turns your TV room into a surround sound paradise from Polk Audio. Expect great sound. Available at Adorama.com.
Baseball season is all about the crack of the bat. Hot.
It's Super Saturday at Kohl's. Shop early birds until 1 p.m. to save big. Boys Carter's tees are just $7.99, and Junior's graphic tees are $9.99. Fashion sneakers are $24.99. Kitchen electrics are only $9.99, and the Big One bath towel is just $3.99. Everyone gets $10 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent. Earn it on everything, spend it on anything. This Saturday, it's Super Saturday, only at Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Daddy, where do babies come from?
Honey?
Mommy went to the store.
Oh, well, you see, there's a mommy and a daddy, right?
Right.
And see, when they call Geico, they could save a bunch of money on car insurance.
Oh, really? And that makes them happy?
Yes, that makes them very happy.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we could have this talk, Sunshine.
Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
Staples has low prices on everything your kids need to head back to school. And when your kids have what they need, they'll return with confidence. The confidence to study the atom and discover a better way to split it. The confidence to master the laws of physics and use them to win at dodgeball. And now Staples Marvelized comp books, 2-pocket polyfolders, and 24-pack Crayola crayons are just 50 cents each. Staples. It's pro time. While supplies last. Ends 9/2/17. Limit 30.
Well, Danny Valencia will take over at first base, replacing Yonder Alonso, and Robbie Cano will take over for Taylor Motter at second. And today's game attendance is brought to you by Columbia Bank, serving New Jersey for 90 years. Today's attendance is 39,810.
Here's Jacoby Ellsbury, a ribby single and a 3-run home run. The other 2 runs, a 2-run single by Castro. The Yankees have a 6-3 lead as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning.
And still Casey Lawrence. Dylan Betances has gotten up.
Now here's the pitch to Jake, and it's outside 1-0. In the 9th inning, it'll be Ruiz, Segura, Valencia, Cruz. So the first 4 hitters are right-hand hitters. Pitch is cut on and missed, and on the bench they have one right-hand hitter, Mike Zunino. One to Ellsbury, and the pitch is low on the count, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. There's strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Lawrence has pitched an inning and a third, giving up 2 runs today. Ellsbury hits a high fly to center. Going toward left center, Heredia. And he makes the catch, and there is 1 away. Now 1 down. We bring up Romine. We are coming to you live from the Sunoco broadcast booth. The Sunoco Free Fuel 5000. Get the decal. Get spotted and win. Romine, a right-hand hitter, and he swings. It's a high pop to shallow center. Heredia comes on. He makes the easy catch, and there are 2 away.
And tomorrow afternoon, it'll be Masahiro Tanaka up against a left-hander named Andrew Albers that we have never seen. They picked him up from the minor leagues from Atlanta.
Well, here's Gardner, who has 2 hits today. He's 2 for 3 with a walk. And the pitch is high. 6-3 Yanks. We're in the bottom of the 8th. 2 outs and no one on. There is a strike.
You know, John, when you look at it, you look at the job Scott Service has done. If they've got 30-odd different pitchers coming and going, I know they hit. But that's a hard way to win. And they're half a game out of that second wild card spot with about 3 other teams, but they're there.
The pitch is outside. Oh, that's a phenomenal month. Minnesota, Seattle, Angels, Texas. I wonder if I've missed anyone. They're all grouped together. Everyone's within a game of that second wild card spot. Yankees had the first. They're a few games ahead. Here's the 2-1. Grounded to first and through the right field past the dive of Valencia. So a single in the first base hole. That Gardner is really something. He goes a few days without getting a hit, and then he gets nothing but hits. He had 4 in Detroit the other day. So 3 today.
So if it ended today, it would be New York and Minnesota in the wild card. Seattle half a game back. Kansas City and the Angels are a game and a half back. This is all of the second spot. Texas 2 back. Tampa's 3 back.
Some month, huh?
Yeah.
You have to go on a winning streak. Get on a winning streak, you're in good shape. Here's Judge. And there's a breaking ball strike.
How about even Baltimore is 3 game back of that second wild card? Well, Toronto did hold on, beat Minnesota 10-9. Oh, brother.
The ball flies in Rogers Center, too, let me tell you. Throw to first base and back is Gardner. Here, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, 6-3 Yanks. Gardner the runner at first. Judge with the count of 0-1. Throw over. You would say that the big 3 in this Yankee batting order would be Judge, Sanchez, and Didi. And they are combined 0 for 11 with a walk against Seattle pitching.
When you win games, you have to use the entire lineup, not just the big guys in the middle. And they've done that today.
Here's the 0-1. Cut on him, missed.
Ellsbury and Castro. What a game by Ellsbury, huh?
Yeah, Ellsbury and Castro have knocked in all 6 runs. Lawrence ready to deal. Sliders outside 1-2. The right-hander throws to first base. I'll tell you one thing about Mr. Lawrence. He's very good for concession sales.
Oh, brother. Well, here's the other thing. He's thrown 61 pitches. He's at Yankee Stadium. My guess is tomorrow he's going back to Tacoma.
And that's a long flight. Here is the 1-2 to Judge. Grounded foul.
So he's probably trying to get the most out of his time in New York and his time in the major leagues. And I only say that, they always want fresh arms. So he's thrown 62 pitches, so you can't use him for a few days.
And we'll deal 1-2. He's thrown them deliberately, too.
Slowly.
Now 1-2 to Judge. Gardner with the lead. There he goes. Pitch is fouled off.
Texas, which is right there, has taken a 2-1 lead over Oakland in the bottom of the first. They're out in Oakland.
Now here comes the 1-2. Pitch is low. The throw to second base is not in time. Gardner swiped second. Gardner now 18 out of 21 in steals.
Not a terrible throw. That was on the pitcher.
No, 2-2 on Judge. The pitch. Sliders outside 3-2. Now here comes the payoff to Judge. And the right-hander Lawrence deals. Struck him out swinging. Slow breaking ball. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And at the end of 8 innings of play, 6-3 Yanks on the WFAN New York Yankees radio network, driven by Jeep. When is a single better than a home run? When it's a heavenly cup of chock-full of nuts single-serve coffee, fresh from your K-Cup compatible brewer. Chock-full of nuts, new single-serve, makes enjoying New York's coffee.
Okay, Kevin, for the grand prize of $1 million, what color is the White House?
I know this.
5 seconds.
Oh, switching to Geico could save you a bunch of money on car insurance?
Okay. Judges? That's true, Kevin. They'll allow it. Congratulations. You're a winner.
Woo! Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
Shop Lowe's and take advantage of early Labor Day savings with great deals for your home inside and out. Refresh your walls or renew your deck with $10 to $40 off paint, exterior stains, and resurfacers. And if you've been craving new appliances, get up to 40% off select appliance special values on some of the best brands in the business. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Paint offer valid 8/24 through 9/6 via rebate. Appliance offer valid 8/24 through 9/13. Exclusions apply. See store for details. U.S. only.
Hey, it's Jim. I can't take your call because I'm digging
for oil in my basement to pay for my family's mobile bill. A little crazy, you say? Show me a family plan with enough gigs that doesn't cost a fortune. We need a switch.
Switch to Boost Best Family Plan and get 4 lines for only $25 per line, each with unlimited gigs. Metro PCS only gives you 2 gigs per line for the same price. Plus, switch today and get up to 4 free phones, all on the fast and reliable
Yankees baseball, Sports Radio 66 and 101.9 FM, WFAN and WFAN FM, New York.
Well, we go to the top of the 9th inning. Dylan Betances comes on for the save. 3-run leads the save opportunity. And Workman Circle Multicare Center sponsors this Yankee save opportunity. For quality care close to home, choose Workman Circle Multicare Center. 10-second station ID on the WFAN New York Yankees radio network, driven by Jeep.
Andy Murray, the latest to withdraw from the U.S. Open. He can't play because of a hip injury. Giants Jets tonight at 6:05 on WFAN New York.
John Sterling, Susan Waldman back at Yankee Stadium. As we go to the 9th inning, and Ruiz takes a strike. Betances comes in with the save opportunity, and the 0-1 caught on him, missed on the high fastball. And the count 0-2. Ruiz has homered for the first Seattle run, and then singled. He's 2 for 3 on the day. The pitch, breaking ball, strike 3, 1 away. Obviously, the first strikeout for Betances, and the 11th by Yankee pitching. So 1 down. To the top of the order, he's Gene Segura, and the pitch is swung on and pop foul out of play. I would hate to be the batter, because now the shadows have come on, and there are shadows between Betances and the batter. That's just what you want, a guy throwing 99, and you can't see it coming out of the sun into shadows. Pitch, breaking ball low. I count 1-1. One ball, 1 strike on Segura, and the pitch, a breaking ball strike. He got the breaking ball on a string, and the count 1-2. And Betances 1-2. Foul, first base side, just to our right in the second deck. And the count at 1-2 on Segura. Danny Valencia, another right-hand hitter, is on deck. Now Betances will deal 1-2. There's a fastball high. And the count 2-2 on Segura. Pitch is grounded weakly to third. Headley in, throws to first in time. That's not Headley. They put Todd Frazier in as a great fielder. That's Frazier at third base, and there are 2 away. So now 2 away, and that will bring up Danny Valencia. Now, following the game, stay tuned for the Agera Energy New York Yankees postgame show. Agera Energy, energy to power your world. Visit agerafan.com for a hassle-free quote. Betances pours in a strike. The Yankees are 1 out away, and it'll be an 0-1 to the right-hand hitting Valencia. And Betances deals high over his head and back to the screen. Now, you know that he was not throwing at Valencia's 2 outs in the 9th inning. Yanks have a 6-3 lead. But if he did that in Detroit, he'd be thrown out of the game, and he was thrown out of the game, and it cost the Yankees a win. The Yankees lose first place by a game this year. That's one of the reasons. It'll be a 1-1 to Valencia. And the 1-1 is inside 2-1. Betances ready to deal 2-1. Breaking ball strike. Beautiful breaking ball. Big curve. So 2-2, the Yankees are 1 strike away. Now Betances has set the pitch. Breaking ball, strike 3. Ball game over. Yankees win. The Yankees win. Well, in the 9th inning for Seattle, Betances has a 1-2-3, striking out 2. So 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for Seattle. Yankees win the game 6-3. We obviously will keep it here for Susan to get her star. And Susan is awaiting the Yankees. They get finished congratulating each other that come off the field, and Susan will get her star. She does, as she always does, get her man. Susan's Star of the Game, sponsored by your Mercedes-Benz Tri-State dealers. See their vehicle offers and inventory at MBUSA.com. Right outside the Yankee dugout here is Susan Waldman.
Okay, John, my star of the game is All Starlin, and your patch is dedicated to your mother and father. So Dee Dee just threw all the gum on me and not you. Okay, a walk and the 2-run single. Obviously, you feel very good out there.
Yeah, I feel pretty good at the plate. You know, especially that I take a walk in the first at bat, right, and the score it wrong.